Yeah.
I'm sure Ernie would love to entertain him.
There's an open seat or two. Actually, it looks pretty good in here now. On purpose, I didn't look for a while because.
Thanks for being here. The bathrooms are back there. There's probably a little food still there. Oh, if you haven't asked about the donation bucket up there, please drop something in because that's already been paid. And we just got some upcoming concerts at the counter up there as well. An email list. Both of us have email lists. And Ernie has a whole bunch of really neat stuff. And phone as well. So. Yeah. Great. So are we already streaming? We might be. Oh, we might.
If you don't know, then.
I hit the live button, but you know, I walked away, so I think we are.
Hello to the folks at home, if that is the case.
Next weekend we've got 2 shows, Saturday and Sunday. Saturday is Andrew Hibbert, and then Sunday is Paul Paul. And then after that we got Aaron Valley in Scotland, February 17th. Anyway, thanks for being here. Enjoy the show.
Hey, everybody. How's it going? So happy to be here. And I'll be your entertainment here in Bishop Hill for Sunday night. I don't know how many choices you had, but it may be that you're stuck with me in that case, but we're going to have a good time. Or I am anyway. That's really the only goal at this point. Yeah, so I'm going to play some new tunes, some old tunes. I already talked to some people here tonight that have seen me in random places, places from a long time ago. The Fat Fish Pub with Paul Thorne, that was so cool to hear. And I'll play anything for you, especially if it's one of my songs. But anything else works too. Start with this one. It's called A Joyful Sound. Well, all I really want to do is close my eyes and play for you. String some words together too. Melt my mind away in a tune, sailing on a melody where no earthly care can get to me. And if it makes it through to you, you can close your eyes and be there too. When this old world just makes you curse, every thought you think just makes it worse. Drop that needle down in the groove. Meet the Beatles in your living room, singing about all you need in 2 and 3 part harmony. Sound of love's own melody coming through your record machine. Whatever makes you hurt, whatever gets you down, the medicine you need is love. It's all around. Turn it on and turn it up. Hear the joyful sound. Just an earful makes the medicine go down. It's an all-natural remedy when you're singing in harmony. You can spend your days just tagging along inside an old John Prine song. And it's fast acting and it's free. and this satisfaction guarantee of all the pills that you can use. Never found nothing better than singing the blues. Whatever makes you hurt, whatever gets you down, the medicine you need is love, and it's all around. Turn it on and turn it up, hear the joyful sound. Just an earful makes the medicine go down. Well, all I really mean to say is in this sad old world today, you can't dance and wear a frown. So move your body all around. Shake everything your mama gave. Shake all them demons back to the grave. Get yourself turned back around with an earful of a joyful sound, till that last long chord rings out. Throw your worries down with a joyful sound. Throw your worries down with a joyful sound. Thank you. Should we do a system check? How are we doing on the live stream? Everything cool? All right. Do you see it if they comment? Okay, well, if anybody says they're watching, let me know. We used to have this during COVID. Every Monday night I would do something called Monday Night Live. And I did it in my basement, and I got really heavy into it, and I see John's got the different cameras going too, so he must have been getting really heavy into it too. Did you start doing more of this around COVID with the live stream? Uh-huh. Yeah, well, yeah, all right, you beat the curve. Yeah, I was staying up at night watching YouTube tutorials on how to, get a camera to look good, and never messed with cameras really before that. But anyway, we had a nice community of people that would come on and just kind of chat with each other, joke around. So maybe if someone from the old Monday Night Live crew is watching at home, I want to say, hey, shout out, and we'll get you in here in this room, all right? If you want to say something, we'll make sure your comment is heard. Unfortunately, though, you folks don't get to say a whole lot tonight. But really, this has become one of my favorite things to do, is to just, I don't care how small of a crowd it is, I would rather play to a very small crowd that's intently listening than a big noisy crowd, because it's just a different connection that I've learned to really love. And I have more songs than we'll do tonight, because I think we're just going to do one long set. But I have a few things in mind. Let's do. Let's send this one. Let's send this next one out to Kirsten, who just before the show today told me that she, at her wedding, had somebody learn one of my songs and sing it for them, which really touches me. So I'd like to do that one and send it out to Kirsten and her daughter, Veda, that's here tonight too. This is called I Need You. This road together, soul to soul, and we've seen all kinds of weather come and go. with a little grace and a lot of love. There's nothing we together can't rise above. And the sun's gone down over our town, and it's so good just to have you around. 'Cause everybody needs somebody to tell their trouble to. Everybody needs somebody, honey, I need you. In a world of madness, you're the only thing that's true, honey, I need you. The world outside is crazy, sometimes it is too much, and I'd be lost without your sweet touch. 'Cause love is healing, love's a precious thing. Love is the answer in the song I sing. And the sun's gone down to the west. Joy tears welling up in my chest. 'Cause everybody needs somebody to tell their trouble to. Everybody needs somebody, honey, I need you. In a world of madness, you're the only thing that's true, honey, everybody needs somebody to have and to hold. Everybody needs somebody together to grow old. In a world of deception, you're the only thing that's true, honey, I need you. Honey, I need you. Oh, I need you. Thank you. That was on, I recently just did a podcast where it's called The Guest List, and a guy down in Effingham named Bill Poss does this thing, and he gets songwriters to come on and try to pick out their 5 best songs, which was really hard to do. And because it's like, how do you judge that, you know? Someone else likes it, does that mean it's the best one? I don't know. So that song, I Need You, was I had whittled down to one of the 5, and I suppose I should do the 5 for you guys tonight, right? I mean, if I can remember which 5 I did pick. Oh, I think this one's on there. This one's, you know, this whole thing about being a musician, it has its rewards, right? But they're not really often monetary. But luckily, what we do get out of it is worth more than money anyway. So I wrote this song about it. It's called Do It for Love. The 6 o'clock train into the city cost me $6.50. Heard a saxophone blowing on the corner, tossed a few coins into a hat, stopped at my favorite record shop, spent my last couple bucks. But I don't do it for the money, I only do it for love, that's right. Well, doctor or a lawyer. My old man, and he always said, true story. Well, if it don't pay to make this guitar play, so much for making bread. Maybe living in the lap of luxury. But I tell you, when push comes to shove, I don't give a damn about the money. I only do it for love, that's right. Heavenly lullaby. They're not worrying about anything, just happy to be alive. Well, you do it for power or glory, do it for status or pride, and it's that same old story. But you do what makes you feel alive. Yeah, the thing that fits like a glove. And you won't have to do it for the money. You only do it for love, that's right. I said you won't have to do it for the money. You only do it for love. You only do it for love now. You only do it for love now, now, All right. How was the potluck, folks? Did you guys bring something to pass? I forgot to bring my dish. I've got like some pistachios in the car I could go grab. I should. If there's anything left over there, I'll probably take something with me. That was all to just do the lead-in for this next tune, which was, I hope you all had a cold drink. I hope you brought a cold drink with you, because I want you to kick back and enjoy yourselves. And I wrote a song about it. It's called Give Your Cares the Day Off. Grab yourself a cold drink, play some funky mellow tune. Grab yourself a seat, kick back and get in the groove, Lord. Give yourself a break, give your cares the day off too. Well, you've been worrying and worrying from here to Timbuktu. Your brain is hurting for certain. That's never good for you. Give yourself a break, give your cares the day off too. 'Cause it's a hard road to hoe, but it's a mighty fine day, and it sure would be a shame, Lord, if you never got the chance to play Give yourself a break, give your cares the day off too. Do you both some good, put your feet up for a few. Lord. Ain't got to worry about nobody, nobody worry about you. 'Cause it's a long road to tow, pulling all that heavy weight. What you don't need, let go, even just for today. Give yourself a break, give your cares the day off too. Do you both some good, put your feet up for a few. Ain't got to worry about nobody, nobody worry about you. No. Ain't got to worry about nobody worry about you. Ain't got to worry about a thing, no. Give yourself a break, I swear. Thank you. Okay, well, how we doing on the stream? Anybody say anything yet? Hey, Don. Don from Georgia. Wow, we're pretty huge here tonight. We have reach. We're covering some ground. I thought I would do this next tune because I gotta get this off my chest that I may have been responsible for the whole pandemic. It may have been my fault. I can explain. You didn't see that coming, did you? You didn't think that was what I was going to say? Because here's what happened. I wrote this song, and it's a song about how kind of sad it is to me that now everybody's on their phone all the time, including me. Because I grew up without the phones, you know. And I don't know. I guess we must like them or something because we're all on them all the time. We must just love it. It must be the best thing. So I wrote this song kind of thinking, but it might be a good thing if they just went away for a little while. And the song became kind of just asking the question, like, well, what would happen if we basically kind of shut down all of the stuff, you know, that's, you know, like a shutdown. What if we had one of those? And then COVID hit, and I was done with the song. I was like, wait a minute. It was just a song. I didn't, that's not what I meant. I didn't want it to be like this. So anyway, if it was my fault, folks, I apologize. But hey, we made it through, didn't we? So the song I'll play for you now is called If the World Went Dark. Hang on a second. Let me play some harmonica on this for you. the world went dark just for a few days? What if we all unplugged just for a change? And nobody had to hear what the pundits say. What if the world went dark just for a few days? What if you actually had to be in the same room with the people who you happen to be in the same room with, and your Twitter and your Facebook feed ain't serving up no scroll? Sorry folks, kitchen's closed. But if the world went dark just for a few days and then a few more, what do you say? Wonder how it would feel to step out of the maze, get off that hamster wheel for a few days. This modern life feels like a runaway train. It's got my mind jumping around like I'm on cocaine. I'm all wired up 6 ways from Sunday. Got me wishing that one day it would all go dark, every last email, so I could catch my breath and take a long exhale, like going back in time before we gave it away. See what we left behind for a few days. This modern life feels like a runaway train. I got half of a mind to jump right off of this thing. You know, the end of the line isn't looking too promising. Got me wishing for one thing, just for once in my life, to see every star in the sky. No wheels a roll, no wings a fly. I'd untangle my mind in 1,000 ways if the world went dark for a few days. Help me with that now. Wow, that was cool. Was that? Couldn't see who was doing that. Somewhere in the back. Okay. Thank you, guys. Well, you passed your singing audition. There's going to be lots more of that now. All right, let's do this next one. It's hat night tonight, so when I do the harmonica, the hat has to come up. It's the whole thing I've learned. Last night I played down in Macomb, not too far from here, and we did this beautiful thing for an organization called Giving Gardens, and they have community access gardens that they get people to come in and, you know, learn how to grow their own food, and they do garden education for people. But so we did a benefit for them last night, and it was really just, we should give some money to something tonight for tonight's gig. Because it just made me think that's what this whole thing really should be all about, you know. Okay. I'm preaching to the choir. I already knew that. I could sense that. I mean, seriously, what's this place? This place is called the Creative Commons, right? Yeah. I had a good feeling the minute I hit town, and then when I got to this place, the good feeling just kept increasing. And now you guys are here. I'm gonna buy some stuff. I saw some magnets. I should have told my wife this thing was gonna be on the internet. Because then I could say hi to my kids right now. But she's not on Facebook. It'd be this whole thing. I'd have to get her logged on somehow, and I'm playing the gig right now, so I don't think I can do it. But anyway, why was I talking about Macomb? I think it's just because I wanted to play this next tune and get you guys to sing on the choruses. They did such a good job singing down there last night, and also it's a good one to pair with this idea of giving back in some way to this world, which must be why we're here. It's called Hold On to Hope. It's been a long time holding on to hope. Many a turn down a winding road, through the wind and rain, through the ice and snow. Yeah, it's been a long time holding on to hope. Years ago, when all the world was new, your boat sailed out on the sea of blue. Now with weary eyes, you're just trying to cope, reaching down in your soul to hold on to hope. Hold on, hold on, hold on to hope. Hold on, hold on, hold on to hope. Telephone was ringing, your friends down with the blues. Read the morning paper, watched the evening news. Said to himself, must be some kind of joke for a man in this cold world to hold on to hope. Hold on, hold on, hold on to hope. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Hold on, hold on, hold on to hope. Help me out with that now. Hold on, hold on, hold on to hope. I know you can. let me hear you now. Thank you guys. That made it onto my top 5 songs on the podcast. So there we go. There's 2 of my best songs I've thrown at you guys tonight, according to some algorithm. I don't know. What should we do? Gosh, I wish I could do that one, Peace and Love. You had some Karen. Yeah? Man, I just don't know if I know that one well enough, but that's never stopped me before. Let's do it. If I don't know it, I'll make it up, okay? We're going to do this one. It was on my 2013 album called One for the Dreamers. Made it down in Nashville with Chad Cromwell. Take this opportunity to do a little name dropping on you. Chad Cromwell was the drummer on Keep Rockin' in the Free World, which kind of means that I'm sort of like, I could have been on that track too, right? Because I played with him. And we recorded at Chad's place. He's got a studio out in a little town called Prim Springs. It's not even really a town. It's just west of Nashville a ways. They might have a post office. That's it. But I remember this song, when we were in the studio, went through some transformations, and it finally got to this kind of a groove when we set on it. Whatever happened to peace and love? Whatever happened? Where did all the flower children run? Whatever happened? We got the war on drugs and the war on sex, and whatever war they wanna conjure up next. But don't you talk about love, don't wanna hear about it. It's like a dream that we had, that we are trying to forget. Whatever happened to peace and love? You sang, whatever happened? Where did all the flower children run now? Whatever happened to peace and love? have a chance. John and Yoko tried to give it wine. We made him pay for that. A few shots from a gun. Oh, talk about peace. They don't want to hear about it. It's like a dream we had. We are trying to forget. Whatever happened to peace and love? Whatever happened? Yeah, that's it. Where did all the flower children run? Whatever happened to peace and love? To peace and love. Whatever happened? Whatever happened to peace and love? Yeah. You know, you guys didn't. I didn't get all the words right, but nobody knows. That's right. Or the chords, for that matter. Yeah, on my bio, I should say, you know, like, you know, when it says, like, they sound like, it really throw people off. You'd be like, you know, sounds a little bit like John Prine and Carlos Santana. How does that make sense? I just picked those two because I wish someone would say that I sound like those guys. I probably don't actually. I want to be. It could say he sounds like a wannabe John Prine or Carlos Santana. Well, you know, John Prine is such a hero, and what's cool about him, for me, is that, like, he's from the Midwest, you know, and a lot of the singer-songwriter, you know, like the big, like they're all from Texas or Georgia or something, you know. So, you know, you feel like a little bit of a poser when you're a Midwest kid trying to break into that, you know, alt country Americana world. but luckily we have these Midwestern guys like John Prine and John Hyatt and John Hartford, Steve Goodman, you know, so we can write songs too, folks. Should I change? It's probably not too late to change my name. No, but people don't know me that well. John Santana. I love it. So if you guys next time you're looking at the schedule and you see John Santana on there, don't hesitate to come. Come on out. Yeah, that'd be a good time to play this next one. I had talking about, like, you know, not that many people know of me, and it's probably because I just haven't been doing this long enough yet. I've been doing it for like 35 years professionally. But seriously, you know, about that long, because I started when I was 10. Well, I was gifted a guitar when I turned 10, and it was like a real guitar, but you know, half-size guitar, and I thought that was the coolest thing. There's a picture of me with it, you know, just like, wow. But gradually, I just broke every string on it. I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't really play or have lessons or anything, and then it got down to the point where there were just 2 strings left on it. I think it was these 2 right here. And it was then that I really started figuring some stuff out. I remember I could play kind of like this rock and roll thing where you go. I mean, if you can do that, you pretty much got it. Like, there's nothing else you really needed to learn or anything, you know. I was actually bummed because once my parents heard me do that, you know, they were like, okay, we'll put him in lessons. He's ready. And then, you know, I got some lessons probably when I was like 12 or something. And so that was in like the 80s. And then, so when I had all 6 strings put on the guitar, I couldn't do my thing anymore. It was harder to do it, you know. But I gradually learned a few chords, and especially as soon as I learned the chords, you know, if you can play G, D, and C, maybe an E minor if you want to get fancy, then you pretty much know it all. Everything there is to know. So what I did is I started writing songs right away, you know, when I was like 12. And we put on shows in the basement for my mom and dad, a lot like what this is right now. So that's what I mean. I've been doing this professionally for like 35 years. But it's had some ups and downs. I've got a few mic drop things that I could just say and pretty much drop the mic and walk out of here. Like one time I opened for Don Williams at the Ryman Auditorium. Mic drop. That's actually it. That's the only one. No. But no. And then there's been, you know, just a lot of like kind of uphill, you know, climbing too. And one time, I was having such a hard time in the music world that all my songs started being about like how bad I was doing. And I had 3 songs that I was working on, and I called it the Loser Trilogy. And probably could have, but 2 of them fell by the wayside, as some songs will do, and I don't really even remember what they were at this point or want to remember. But one of them made it onto my last record, and it's called The Losing Blues. Oh, I know what I was going to tell you guys. I got the idea to write this song because I drove all the way down to Nashville, Tennessee one time for an open mic. You know, it's an 8-hour drive for me. And I couldn't get a regular gig, so I drove down there for the open mic. And when I got there, it was one of these things where you had to give them your name ahead of time. You know, because in that town, you know, it's like actually open mics, you know, at the right place are, you know, worth something, even though you don't make money. But when I got down there, I was like, yeah, Ernie Hendrickson here for the open mic. And the guy's looking at his list and he's like, yeah, no, I don't see on here. I'm going, wait, I just drove 8 hours to be here for the open mic. And I did not get to play the open mic that night, but what I did get to do was write this song, The Losing Blues. All I ever tried to do was do my best and tried not to worry about the rest. But lately all I've been is a worried mess, trying to lose these losing blues. I got a college education, a beat up car, you know, I thought my degree would take me far. Well, I couldn't find a job, but I found this bar, trying to lose these losing blues. I need a new song, something to help me along. I need a new dance, I need another chance. Down to my last card, didn't know that it would be this hard. I need the 9 o'clock news, something to take my mind off of these blues. I'm staying at home with my mom and dad. I ain't complaining, it's a pretty nice pad. I got the basement to myself like I've always had, and I got these losing blues. Couldn't believe it myself when she said yes. Somehow my luck had turned around, I guess, till she called it all off, saying she was stressed about the losing blues. I need a moonbeam, I need a new dream, one winning hand, I need a brand new plan. This song needs a new verse, somehow I got to break this curse. You know I've been trying to lose these losing blues, put these hands to some good use. One day my luck is gonna turn around, the last will be first and the lost will be found, and you ain't gonna see me with my head hung down, singing these losing blues. I'll be in my groove, humming a new tune. Well, you can take that bet, won't be nothing but net. Wouldn't count me out so quick, got some chords and a fancy lick, and a song from my heart to yours. I feel like I can take a little bit more, 'cause that sun's gonna shine outside my door, and I'm gonna make it to that other shore, and trouble ain't gonna follow me no more when I lose these losing blues. When I lose these losing blues, I'm gonna put on the winning shoes. I should have left this town a long time ago. I should have left this town. Should have left this town a long time ago. I should have left this town. Friday nights around here have been kinda slow. The economy and all's been a real tough go. This was a blue-collar boom town long time ago, till the factories moved down to Mexico. The kids cruise up and down Main Street till they get bored. If they make it over here, I'll do a couple more. Just like last Friday, every Friday before. this town a long time ago. I should have left this town. Should have left this town a long time ago. I should have left this town. All of the girls round here, they're spoken for, all except the ones you wouldn't want to let in the door. I was waiting for the one, but the one didn't come, so I'm gonna have to go and wait some more. Every now and then I'll hear someone say, man, what you doing here? You too good for this place. I'll say I'm drinking this beer at a discount rate. I'm gonna sit right here and medicate. I should have left this town a long time ago. I should have left this town. Playing for tips and beer is all I know. I should have left this town. I remember working these streets as a younger man. Somehow the theme went from living the dream to doing the best I can. I'm doing the best I can tonight at the Bishop Hill Creative Commons. Sarah the actress is a waitress and a mother of four. And John the writer's working checkout at the grocery store. And you know how the rest of this story goes. They should have left this town a long time ago. They should have left this town a long time ago. They should have left this town. It was one thing then another, and now they're too old. They should have left this town. Should have left this town. They should have left this town. They should have left this town. Thank you all. Did you see that little dance move I did too? Yeah. That's the next thing I'm going to start evolving into my show, because I've seen like what Taylor Swift does. And I noticed she's getting popular. I think I could recognize football if it came on the TV. Oh, man. What was the point of the dancing? Oh, I was going to tell you guys I would be dancing more tonight, but when I got here tonight, the very first thing I did, I had like met John like 30 seconds before this, and then I walked over to my car, and I slid down this cement thing and like landed on my tailbone. But I was wearing my guitar on my back too, but the guitar emerged unscathed, which I take the most immaculate care of my guitar, as you can tell. There's nary a scratch on this thing. So yeah, if it had that not happened, I would have worked my whole dance routine on every song, because I have been doing it. I really get it going. So next time when you guys see John Santana here, it's gonna be all you can handle not to get out of your own seat. What's next? We're just gonna, let's see. Thank you so much. Is it the one, on the record? Yeah, okay. So I have two daughters, and I had I put this song, which I'm going to play for you, on my 2019 release. Roll On is the album, and the song's called "Got a Light." And then I realized after we had our second daughter, and especially now that they're getting a little older, what they do is compete and fight over everything. So this whole thing of like dad having a song for Tansy on one of the records, but not Sylvie, became a huge problem. And so I did eventually and thankfully get a song for Sylvie too, which I'll probably do for you tonight in case they ever see this and realize I played one but not the other. But I'll do this one. It's called "Got a Light." It's about that feeling of, when your whole like world changes, a complete, total sea change kind of thing. Well, I got a light shines on me all day, even when it's raining, even when it's raining. Big blue eyes and a smile that seems to say, Daddy keeps singing, Daddy keeps singing. I don't know what I used to care about or why. It's like I'm seeing everything for the first time. But I got a voice tells me it's okay, even when I'm in doubt. Everything's stressing me out. Little bitty voice that takes my troubles away, till I can't even figure out what I was worried about. It's a thing I can't explain, so I don't try. But you came and I can't believe my eyes. Remembering the magic in the wind, a chance to start all over again. Like each new morning sunrise, each time you open your eyes, that light comes shining in. Oh, I got a star that always points the way, even when my signal's down. True north is easily found. The prettiest little star just twinkling away. From here on out, I'll always know where I'm bound. Growing stronger now with every step you take. Can't wait for all the memories we'll make. I got a light shines on me all day, even when it's raining. Yeah, I will be blasting home to Palos Park after this tonight because I'll be getting Tansy on the bus in the morning. And last weekend and this weekend have culminated into what I've dubbed my winter mini tour, which included stops in Bloomington, Effingham, Macomb, and now Bishop Hill. So this is the last night of the tour. We got bus duty in the morning, and it's been a while since I have even ventured out this far. I've stayed much closer to home since becoming a dad. And then I'm starting to just feel that itch again, like, I want to get out and mix and mingle with the folks and try to bring the music around to more folks. And really, sincerely, thank you guys for being here because, I mean, without you, the whole thing makes no sense. I seriously appreciate you. I love what you're doing here. I want to thank John and Fox and Bambi and Kirsten. She told me to call her Bambi. I like that. And everyone else. And the kids, having the kids here tonight is really cool too, even though they're sleeping. I still get it, It's totally it's good medicine. I'm not gonna, it's not like the last song or anything, but let's see how many of the 5 best ones I did, Should Have Left This Town. Oh, I didn't even tell you guys, Should Have Left This Town was on my list of the 5. Did you like that one? Is it one of my best? Okay. Who knows? What else did I do? Okay, now we'll save that one, and we'll save the other one. Okay, the last 2 we're going to save. So we can do anything. What do you guys want to hear? Okay. Was it the one with the looping? Okay, cool. I know which one you mean. It's called That Feeling. And yeah, was there another question back there? Yes, what can I do for you, Steve? 7 and 4. Yep. And it feels like that. Because really, my whole thing, and I used to tour around a lot more before I became a dad. I would go out and sleep in my car and travel all around. I went out to New York City multiple times, and Nashville, and out west, and it didn't matter if I made money or not, I mean, I'd make enough, a little bit, but, and it doesn't really even have as much to do with the money as the fact that it's hard to be away from them because, everybody tells you that it goes so quick. And, we waited until I was kind of an old man already when we started. So I was already at that age where I was starting to become aware of the passage of time, which I'm thankful for because it's made me stick around closer to home. And I think if I was younger, I would have just been out doing music more and missing out on some things. But so my whole new plan is to try to balance this out where I can still be out here with you folks. Yeah, thank you so much. So I'm going to do this next one. This is a song. I come from a small town in southwest Wisconsin called Shullsburg. Awesome. Yeah, it's kind of just up the river here, north. Shullsburg cheese. Oh, yeah. It's behind the cheddar curtain. They got cheese up there. And there's some beautiful rolling hills. It's in the part of Wisconsin, and I'm sure you guys know what this is over here, the Driftless, right? Which I've understood to be that the glaciers went around that area and didn't flatten it out. Is that right? Yes. We got a geologist in the house. All right, that gives me more confidence to keep saying that. So it's very hilly. It's probably, as far as the Midwest goes, it starts to feel like, the closest you might feel to like being in the foothills of some, like the Appalachia or something like that. What do you think, geologist? Okay, good. That's what that feels like to me. Nice, okay. And there's just a feeling when I'm on those roads because even though we moved away when I was very young, we always went back and forth a lot for holidays and different things. And those roads are imprinted on my soul. And so I wrote this song about that feeling that I get out there on those roads. one of yours. You get that feeling, you get that feeling, like an old friend you love so. You get that feeling, you get that feeling. You're coming to an easy place, the sunlight falling on your face. When you get that feeling, when you get that feeling, you get that feeling. Oh, it's like remembering a dream. When you get that feeling, that feeling, it takes you back and sets you free. When you get that feeling, you get that feeling, and all the toil of our days for a moment fades away. When you get that feeling, when you get that feeling, you get that feeling. Oh. Take what you need, then let go. When you get that feeling, you get that feeling, it'll all come back around, you know. When you get that feeling, you get that feeling, somewhere down the next long hill, can't say when, but you know it will. When you get that feeling, when you get that feeling, oh, oh. you guys. I think I pressed every button. I pressed every button I brought tonight on that one. I'm just going to work the dance. I need some things out here, too. Yeah. Let's have a hand for our second singer in the house. That's cool. How are we doing on time? We're gonna get a conga line going. Da da. Well, my friends, the time has come. I could do it. I really could. We could turn it into that. Should we ask the folks at home if they're ready for All Night Long, Lionel Richie? I think I won't, because I would indulge too much on that. I would play like a 20-minute guitar solo. So let's see. Let's do something else fun. I got some new songs. Let me think of the one I want to do for you. Okay. So I did this benefit last night for the Giving Gardens, and I was writing this song on the way down, because I had started a song a while ago and never really finished or liked where it was going. It was about gardening, because I am kind of an amateur gardener, meaning I have a tiller and I plow up some earth and put some stuff in there, you know. Yeah. And so it was a straight up song about planting vegetables, though, for a while. And I was like, I don't know if I can just have a song about planting strawberries and, you know, stuff like that. So I kind of, even though I liked it because I like gardening, I was thinking maybe songs need to be about more than just that. Who knows? If you wrote a good enough gardening song, it would probably be good. But I turned this one into kind of a song, a love song, because I thought that whole idea of the garden was a nice image for that too. But on the way down to that gig last night, I was writing the last verse, and I did forget it at the gig last night. I'm going to try not to forget it tonight. But I made them wait until I remembered it. I just kept playing the chords, you know, until I remembered it, because I was like, this is brilliant. You guys got to hang in with me. It's going to be worth it. Tonight, though, I'm going to nail it, especially if I think about what it is right now. I can't, I'm covering my, you guys can't see me, can you? I got it. Okay, that was painful for you guys, not for me. This is called The Garden. You guys can do the conga line if you want to for this one. Awaken with me from a long winter's dream. Come and let's see the wonders of spring in the garden. Ooh, in the garden. In the garden. Ooh. Sweet honey bee, my senses delight in all the scents and the sounds, the tastes and the sights in your garden. Ooh, in your garden. In your garden. Ooh. And we'll lay in the shade those long summer days. Let me count the way I love to play in your garden. Oh, in the garden. In the garden. Come on. In your garden. Oh, come on. Oh, in your garden. In your garden. In your garden. Well, that watermelon hides so big on that vine. All things in good time as that harvest moon shines in your garden. Ooh, in the garden. In the garden. Inside one little slice of heaven tonight in your garden. Oh, babe, in the garden. A magical show, what you reap, well, you know. A bounty of soul when love's what you sow in your garden. In your garden. In your garden. In your garden. Come on now. John Santana. Here's 4 of 5 of my best songs, according to the Guest List podcast. You guys ever see that? This one's a song that I think is another one I'll just be preaching to the choir down here for, since y'all folks already understand about doing things beyond and for more than just yourselves, because you're here supporting this artistic community tonight. Thank you guys so much. The country I belong to has no borderlines, no atomic bomb, no eyes up in the sky. No matter what decree, no president presides. When you don't have no enemy, you don't need to choose a side. You're a citizen of love. Citizen of love. Citizen of love. Love. And nationality, we don't have any pride. And no secrecy, there ain't nothing to hide. No profit to seek, no freedom to defend. But when you don't have no enemies, then everyone is your friend. All citizens of love. Citizens of love. Citizens, citizens. Gonna let the clouds roll by. I don't need a reason why. Ain't nobody gonna change my mind. Out there in that place, be on ethnicity in that dreamland, where all you need is a heart to speak the language. 'Cause we all understand, don't need armies of the peace. Standing at command, we'd all be down at the Bishop Hill Creative Commons, everyone playing in the band, all citizens of love. All right. Citizens of love. Citizens. Citizens, citizens of love, citizens of love, citizens, citizens. What love now, baby, just a citizen of love. I'm just a citizen citizen? Are you a citizen? No, watch out, Taylor. I'm on your tail, man. Are you a citizen? Love, just a citizen. Just a citizen. Just a citizen. Love now. Citizen of love. Woo. Are you a citizen? Are you a citizen? Are you a citizen of love, babe? Thank y'all so much. All right. If you'll let me do another one, I will. That's about as excited as I get, folks. I missed a step, though. I had that worked out, and I missed a turn. It was a turn kick. I missed it. Other than that, it went pretty well. I wish you hadn't said that. I was hoping that what happened in Bishop Hill stayed in Bishop Hill. Well, let's see. Are we gonna do one or two? Two. I love you guys. Okay. I don't need this. No, I do. Trust me, I'm a professional. I've been doing this for 35 years professionally. I know exactly what I'm doing. That's right. I've got the tape, too, of that concert, like the first one ever, when we were 12. It's a cassette tape. It was a remember like when you had cassettes and you could put a piece of tape over the one side and then you could use it as your own dub tape? So it was the Police, the band The Police. I mean, nothing against the Police, but I needed a tape. And we had good songs, man. I never had a girlfriend or anything, but somehow I wrote this one love song. It went like, no. You girl standing there, I don't know if you even care. And went on like that. That was You Girl. I should bring it back. It really never got any better than You Girl. But I did mention earlier I was going to do my other song for my younger daughter, Sylvie. Can I do that one for you guys now? Okay, cool. That's the wrong harmonica. I am a professional. I was walking down the grocery store aisle one day, and I was in the coffee section, and I saw this bag that had been branded Everyday Inspiration. And I took a look at that, and it just stopped me in my tracks for a second. And I took it with me as an idea, and I toyed around with it for a while. At first, it was kind of like going to be a funny song, like something in between me and my wife.
but then I started feeling like I was picking on her too much. I was like, no, I'm not writing a song about that. I quickly aborted mission with that. And then it occurred to me that it had to be Sylvie's song.
Well, she ain't gonna bother doing what you said, 'cause she got something else cooking in her head. Pure determination I have seldom seen, to such an extraordinary degree. She's my everyday inspiration, find nowhere else. She's my everyday inspiration, and all she's got to do is be herself. Well, she don't scare real easy in those little feet, and when they get to dancing, she don't miss a beat. Singing to her favorite Tom Petty song, but I could listen to that sound all day long. She's my everyday inspiration, picking dandelions in the yard. She's my everyday inspiration, speaking directly to my heart. Without fail, her sweet smile lights the darkest corners of my mind, and gives me the strength I need to wake and do my best one more time. Confidence, intelligence, she's got it all the way, not to mention her good looks that her mama gave. Well, I must be the luckiest man in this old world to get to hold the hand of that little girl. She's my everyday inspiration, chocolate mustache painted on her lips. She's my everyday inspiration, her little ways just have us all in fizz. She's my everyday inspiration, the kind you can't find anywhere else. She's my everyday inspiration, and all she's got to do is be herself. Her all original, beautiful self. Yeah, all she's got to do is be her. Nothing that you do gets by her. Just turned 2 going on 21 self.
Here's the problem. I was going to end with this next song, which I realize is also in F and capoed up at the 5th fret. Is that a big deal to you guys? Is that a deal breaker? It's kind of too late for you folks, if it is. Yeah, why not? Let's just do it. Thank you guys so much for welcoming me to your community here, and I hope to be back sometime, okay? Thanks a lot.
My mind is sailing the seas away back when, through a smoky haze, to a circle of good friends. We didn't see it coming. We scattered like seeds in the wind, never to return to that circle again. Just hanging out, killing time. So much up that hill to climb, and it's one more pull as I'm sailing by for old time. Say goodbye to Captain Trips, the pain cut like a knife. Some things you can't replace, no matter how you try. It sure seems like yesterday. It was 1995, going up to Soldier Field when he was still alive. Just hanging out, sharing the wine. Thank you for a real good time, and it's one more pull for the time that flies. Left some of them back there. You never know when the hour will come. I still hear their laughter in the crackling of the fire. Guitars and tambourines, hands beating the conga drum, voices singing. It never got any higher. Just hanging out, hearts combined for one frozen in time, and it's one more pull and a chill down my spine. It's one more pull for old times, yeah, for the good old times. It's one more pull for the good old. It's one more pull for the good old times. Let me hear you now. One more pull for the good old times. One more pull for the good old times. Let me hear you now. One more pull for the good old times. Let me hear you, Bishop Hill. Won't pull. Everybody hanging out at Bishop Hill tonight. Thank y'all so much. We'll see you next time.